Hi everybody, guess what time it is? It's almost the fall equinox, which is for us in the northern hemisphere, we're going into winter. We've turned our wheel of the year, and on this one it's called Mabon. But this is the time of year when the fruits and all the harvest comes in, and we start to pack up and tidy up and get ready for winter when typically things don't grow, even though they do here in Florida. And rest for the winter where we lie fallow. So this year I've actually spent most of my summer, because it was so hot and wet, cleaning out my attic. And so in a lot of ways I feel like I'm in the fall of my life, because I sorted through things from my childhood and had to put them somewhere, not back in the attic. I've passed them on, but that was a lot of hard work for me, and in that process I did a lot of good work in forgiving and feeling good. So I'm feeling good now, and let's go see what's happening in the garden, because everything kind of reflects, the garden reflects what's going on in my life, it seems like. But I got some jasmine I'm going to collect, so let's go do that. So here we are out in the jasmine fields in the back corner of my yard, and I don't know what species this is, but it kind of runs like a spider, and it smells delicious. So every day I pick the flowers and I put them into my coconut oil so that I'm capturing the scent. And this kind of jasmine blooms like all year. There's no time, but it only puts out a few every day. So I come and grab them and then put them in here, and slowly, this is starting to smell really good. Easy. Okay, who could tell me what this is? Now, it's probably not what you're thinking it is, but it is very fragrant. It has a lot of really good medicinal uses, especially for women. It's Vitex. Check out this tree. Chasteberry, or Vitex agnus castus. It makes a beautiful purple flower. You can see that. And then that turns into these little tiny seeds, or berry. And we actually get the oil from the whole thing with the berry, or just the leaf, or the berry oil. So we have two kinds, and they have a lot of really good properties that you'll have to check out in the inner sanctum. But one of my favorite trees. Lovely. So here we are in the lavender field, and I just wanted to show you what happens. I've already cut all the flowers, and now they've come back, so I'll get a few more for the fall. But I'm also going to cut way back, because here's what happens in Florida. If you look at this plant, you'll see that it starts to die down. It doesn't like all the rain we have, and so I'm in the process of cutting the ones that are dying back really good. You could see all of my lavender ready for composting. It's a little too dry for distillation, so I'm going to put this in the compost. But let's go look at the rest of the lavender. Okay, I want to show you this, because one thing I love about lemongrass is it throws seeds everywhere. So I have lemongrass growing in the lavender, or in the cracks and crevices. I'll show you some more, and they're easy to pull up and give away. So hit me up if you want some. Lemongrass everywhere. It grows in any little crevice it can find. What am I gonna do? I can't throw this out. I gotta pull it up and replant it. I have a hard time throwing things away, so everything I cut, like this rose geranium that I harvested yesterday, it's all going to compost and make me some more dirt, and I'll show you how I do that. Alrighty, here we are, my famous rock pile. And one thing I have discovered over the years of having rock piles is they never stay piled, and you always are having to put them back together, right? So this year I decided to just let mine be askew and not worry about it. It can just be kind of crazy. And every now and then somebody will put these back up, and I'll go find the top one so I can keep it maintained. But it is a lifelong struggle, I'll tell you. But I like having my rock pile. It makes me feel very secure. I can sit out here and do my gardening and watch the butterflies go by, and the love bugs this time of year, while I am trying to get out all the dead wood that comes every year, and I have to get out here and chop it up and put it in the compost. So enough about compost. Let's go see how I compost. Okay, before we go composting, I want you to see my vetiver. If you've been following my vetiver progress, you know that every year I dig it up and I have a bunch of new sprouts, and guess what? I put them in my yard. But look how big this one got. I never knew it would get this big. I've been telling people it'll be 5 foot in all directions, and sure enough, it is. So check it out, vetiver. Alrighty, so here we are at the compost pile in my backyard, and I got my rose geranium that I picked yesterday. So first thing I do is sew everything together into one big pile, which also includes my grass clippings from where my husband mows and all of the leaves that we can blow and rake up. And so these get periodically turned over and turned around, and then I'll take a big load of this and put it over here in my compost bin. And all my kitchen garbage, anything from the garden, all goes in here. Periodically I come out and do my arm exercises and have to, stir things up a bit. And you all know that I like to stir things up, right? So stirring up your compost is very good for it. It helps everything break down. So I can just come out, better than a punching bag. And then, when I'm all done with that, I open up the bottom and voila! I got my good stuff there, baby. Got some good stuff. And then all this is gonna go in the garden, back to make more plants and stuff. Now, how cool is that? It's like nature's own recycling with a little help from me. Pick it up, put it together, boom. Can't get no better than that. Sorry, I got ants on my feet. Okay, so now I got my compost ready. I'm gonna fill up my new vetiver plant. So I'm doing, once again, vetiver in a tube like this, so I can open it up and get it out when I'm done. Any kind of tube or pipe works. And this time I'm putting it into a pot, so it'll be even easier to dig up. So I'm just gonna fill this with my compost, some more soil, plant my vetiver, and check me in a month. You'll see new plants coming out of a pipe. Yeah, okay, so here in Florida, one of the hazards is we have an iguana. We just found him a couple of months ago, and we can't ever see him, but we know he's here because a lot of the avocados look like this. Now, I don't mind that. He can have a few tomatoes, but he ate my clary sage plant. Check this out. I came out one day, and all these leaves were all chomped off. Now, the good thing is, it's coming back, and I do have another one, but doggone iguanas. What are you gonna do? Florida life. One more thing I want to show you before I go. Sometimes I don't throw everything in the compost. I pinch back and make more plants like this rosemary. But this is my other real clary sage that the iguana didn't get. So it's living a protected life right now until it gets bigger or we get rid of the iguana. But if you ever grow clary, oh my God, the leaves smell so good. I could almost eat them myself, but I won't, so. Clary. Thanks for watching the Yarden walk for fall and watching me do my compost, and I hope you get to do that too if you have a garden, because it's very rewarding, and it's good to pull up dead stuff and get rid of it and make it into new, so in all aspects of your life. So thanks for watching us. Hope you enjoyed it. Leave us a comment. Do you have a compost? Leave us a comment. Let us know. Thank you.